Hi, I am composer Justine F. Chen, and this is BMI's Know Them Now video series. I don't know if I have a secret to avoiding composer's block. Usually, if I'm having a difficult time with a section of music, I try to figure out, what am I doing? What am I trying to achieve in this moment? If I don't have a plan, then I try to figure out the plan. A lot of times my work is in opera, and so usually there's something specific narratively that has to happen dramatically, emotionally. And so if that's also difficult, then I will try to look for examples of this type of situation in other dramatic works and see how different composers or creators solve this problem. Also, a good solution to composer's block is limited time. How do I know when my composition is finished? I have a few answers. Some of them are more practical than others. So the first one is to give yourself an end goal. And if you really don't like it, you just keep working on it until it becomes the thing that you hope it's going to be. There's another way of just refining by the author George Saunders. He talks about knowing when to move on from a section or when something is good. He describes it as a needle that goes into the negative part of the meter. If you don't like it, then that means that you need to go back and make it so that the needle doesn't drop to that area. And it's about knowing who you are, knowing what you like, and knowing if it feels right for you. When I'm not making music, I love experiencing all kinds of constructed narratives. TV, theater, movies, documentaries, dance, animation, audiobooks. I also love listening to interviews of creators to listen to how they conceptualize their own work. And I love logic puzzles. Strangely, I used to really dislike them, but the pandemic made me a real logic puzzle lover. Oh, the hardest thing that people do not know about being a creator is all the stuff that you have to do that is not related to your art, or the creative part of your art. Applying for grants, paperwork, a lot of the bureaucracy of making things happen. The first piece of advice I would give to anyone starting out in the music industry is to be kind to everyone as much as you can. Be kind to everyone. So everyone can help you, and you want everyone's help. My creative process. My main work is in opera, and most of my influences come from TV and film. And a lot of times I'm working on some type of narrative, and I use the things that make me excited about film or drama or character development. Those are the things that I think about a lot when creating. I don't know if I have had one piece of music that has single-handedly influenced my life, but I have gone through periods of obsessively listening to recordings. I think the first piece that I obsessively listened to might have been Stravinsky's Firebird or The Music Man when I was like middle school. I also really loved Britain's Turn of the Screw, and that was not a performance that I saw. It was hearing a recording of it. I couldn't believe how he was able to just create the drama so clearly, so deftly, so quickly. I also obsessively listened to a lot of old radio, like Jack Benny. I was so into it. Burns and Allen. I was really influenced by George Apergis's Recitation vocal piece. And it's not just listening to it, but also looking at the music. The music is just stunning. Apergis wasn't sure whether he would be an artist, a visual artist, or a composer, and you can see it. You can see it in this gorgeous, gorgeous score. But also there's the creation and the playfulness with language. I really, really aspire to that. What is the best part about writing music? There are lots of things that are really just so amazing about writing music. One of them is creating my own universe in sound. It's like one of my favorite things. Another best thing is when there's a performer or a group of performers who really understand your music, and they not only can do it, but go way past what I imagine is going to happen. That is really very, very exciting. A third best thing is when an audience really connects to whatever is happening, when they feel as I feel or as I want them to feel. If they laugh or if they cry, that having them experience those emotions is a moment of connection, which is really, really exciting. The first thing I do when I get an idea for a new piece, write it down. I write it down in a place that I know I will be able to find it again.